good. Another thing I want to talk to you about, man, we got Father's Day
Yeah.
coming up. You know,
The worst holiday known.
Yeah, I know, right? You know, we ain't nothing.
Yeah.
You know? Not men, but you know, it's tomorrow actually.
Yeah.
You got kids?
Man, I do. I got a son, Eden Tucker, man. The best thing that ever happened to me.
Okay, how old is he?
Man, he's 5.
5 years old.
He's 5, going on 45.
Golly, I got a daughter. She 5 going on 100.
He's definitely the weirdest 5-year-old I've met in my life.
Yeah.
The stuff he like is weird. He like farming. He like. I was 5. I like bikes.
Yeah.
I like Nintendo 64. I like stuff. Mortal Kombat.
I got you.
I bought him a PS5. He played it like 6 times. He want to be outside with a shovel. You know what he asked me for his birthday? A lawnmower.
A lawnmower?
Lawnmower.
Oh, you got you a handyman.
I went out and gave him a lawnmower.
Yeah,
Get all these trades. Get all these trades. Still the weirdest 5-year-old.
Yeah.
But the best, man. He's loving. He's dope. He's awesome. You know
That's
what I'm
pretty good. I can tell you love him.
Yeah, man. That's my dog. That's my best friend. Real talk.
I got you. She usually got one kid?
Just got one, man.
Oh, okay.
Just got one. I'm looking for another. I'm taking applications.
I was finna say, man, what you planning on? You planning on having more? You know, you're a young man.
I want to try for a girl. You know, I don't really want the relationship with a woman. Just let me buy your uterus. Let me buy your ovaries. Sit you down for about 9 months. I'll give you 500, 535. You know what I'm saying? If you got good features to match mine, I feel like we will have a model or something like that. I'll give you 900 for 9 months. You know what I'm saying? 900.
You know what I'm
saying? Yeah, 900 for 9 months.
Bad.
You ain't got to be in the life. You ain't got to. I ain't gonna call you no deadbeat mama or nothing. Just give me the child.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be in the life. We ain't got to be together nothing. But I'm definitely on taking all applications. You want to give out your uterus, your cervix, to carry my baby. You know, your womb. Just give me that, and you know, we'll talk cheddar later on.
Well, since you taking applications, I mean, you want to know your age or anything? Or
Oh no, you don't need to know all that.
You know, no. Okay.
You know, just know you gonna carry a good baby. That's good stock.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Healthy.
You know what I'm saying? Good stock. Big,
you.
light skin. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
I'm dropping them off. You know what I'm saying? Good stock. Good, healthy baby. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Jay Toker, y'all heard it from me? Y'all heard it from him first? You know, you want to donate your uterus or whatever?
Not donate. I'm buying it.
Oh, he buying it.
I don't want no free uterus.
Oh, okay.
The last free uterus came with a lot of trouble. I don't want that no more. I'll pay it. I'll pay for your womb.
Okay, I got you. Yep.
I don't want no free uterus no more.
This guy is wild. But let's speak about where you at now, Winsboro. What you think about Winsboro? Like, what's the difference? Chicago. Tell us your whole little outtake on it.
So okay, I grew up in Chicago. Chicago, I grew up on the south side. It was a lot of, how can I say? It was a lot of sharacking going on, right? There was a lot of that. Mama took me out of that, and I moved around a lot, as you heard, like I told you, in Louisiana. Winsboro got to be the most, how can I say, the most fertile soil I ever seen. And when I say that, it's just like, Winsboro got to be one of the most talented places I ever been in. Like the people in Franklin Parish, period, so talented. Whether you look at music, whether you look at sports, whether you look at business, whether you look at trades, even like all the people that's cutting hair down here. You got Khaleesi, you got Terrell, you got even old schools, Michael Bowley, Fat Boy, like people that take pride in their work, man, and just like the gifts that's in Winsboro. And that's still growing up. Yeah. Like it blow my mind every day. It blow. You see how many musicians we got down here? That's not even tapped in.
Over 30.
Sure. Over 30, bro. Yeah. I'm talking about from Smiley G to all the way down to Sterling Pot, all the way down to who else? There's plenty of people, bro. We got a lot of great talent in Winsboro. I never seen a place so small with an abundance of talent like this. Even like you and Mike, bro. Like even just not even talent, just the brains that's down here. Like Brandon Sims, Mike, even Sydney. Like even people that people probably write off, like Trey Heat. Like bro, these people got brilliant, amazing minds that if they hook up with somebody that's willing to put money behind what they saying and what they aspiring to do, like you can really change the foundation of a culture. You know what I'm saying? Oh, like Winsboro built different, bro. Winsboro built different. Even like the little crazy little thugs around here, bro. Like the ones that's breaking the people's houses, and like I had somebody break in my house like the day before my birthday, which, you know, weird story, man. our family's close, and I didn't even know, right? All I heard about when I found out who it was, like how talented bro was, but he kept getting in trouble, I'm like, bro, why ain't nobody tapped into that? Right? Like the athletes, if you go from JC, Brandon Sams, all the way down to Jay Baker, Reginald Carter, like the talent that's been through Winsboro, that's been in Winsboro, the voices, from Alice Wallace to Ken Dre to bro, like it's so much talent, and it keeps sprouting up. Like it's so fertile in Winsboro. Just like somebody got to come and tap in. Somebody got to come see this, bro. I feel like Winsboro is like Compton before NWA popped off. Like when NWA popped off, everybody popped off from Compton. You had Dr. Dre, all that group, and then like still to this day you got Kendricks, and you had people that still coming from Compton. Yeah. And it's like I feel like Winsboro can be there. Just need somebody to tap in on that first person to break through. Yeah. Like it's unlike anything I've seen, bro.
Oh yeah, it's coming, man. I ain't never heard of that though. That's a good one too. Like the Compton. Yeah. The NWA. That's
yeah. Really like good. Think about everybody that came from that, or even just over there by that coast. NWA brought out or introduced the world to Daz and Corrupt, Snoop Dogg. Like even when people was beefing with them, you know what I'm saying? It birthed out. Like if you ain't had NWA, nobody never would have knew Bone Thugs and Harmony. Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like Winsboro is that. Even Monroe, but I think Winsboro, because it's smaller, it's way more crazy. Like from sports, from music to business, from trades, like even guys who welded. Like this would be immaculate welders, like the gifts and talents in Winsboro.
Yeah, it's like I mean, you wouldn't even notice it though until you like leave and go to another town or something, or just be from like where you from, another totally different place.
And all them places just got like scammers and people that's just trying to come up on somebody. People really trying to make it in Winsboro and come up off their gifts. Like look how many people we have on Facebook every day putting out a plate of some food, and it'd be good. Like like you really can come to Winsboro and eat somewhere different every day, and it's not even a restaurant, a franchise.
Like the old days.
You feel me?
In the 60s and 50s,
exactly. Like so Winsboro is one of the most talented places in the world. Like
my grandma was telling me, I will too. My grandma was telling me like back in the day they didn't even have to like leave the sloop. Yeah. Like, cause you could get everything in the sloop. Yeah. Like you got like a little neighborhood store. You had like restaurants, people cooking out the house selling food for cents. You know. And it worked.
Yeah, even like Trey and Ashley, what they do on the park every Sunday, like that's a talent to me. You know what I'm saying? Like getting people to come in, and even like with my bro Ratchet, like with his plates, like every day on Snapchat, just having the talent to promote. Like look how much stuff get promoted through Winsboro, and you know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of talent out here, bro. Oh yeah, I love it. Definitely. I love it.
Definitely, I feel the same way, man. It's my hometown. You know,
messy to the mud.
Yeah, you know, it's a small town.
Messy to the mud.
Like you said, everything is small, so everything gonna be more, like compressed. So the mess gonna be super messy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't want to live nowhere else. Bro.
I got you.
I don't want to live nowhere else.
I got you. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Williamsville. I left when I was 18. Yeah. I just got back in 2020.
Come back.
COVID. Yeah. Shut all the jobs down in BR. Yeah. That's where I stayed at. But it was good. I need to be closer to my baby anyway. Yeah. It's like I can see it way more now. You know, now that I'm home. So now that I am home, growing up from 0 to 18, you look at life differently than you look at
different perspective.
I'm about to be 30, so now I look at like I see what you're saying. Like Winsboro, really talented.
Bro, even like people like Jeffrey Wayne, and like even the people that's just going to college, bro. Like, Winsboro got a lot of collegiate people.
A lot of people looking forward to going to college. You know, other kids they be like, "No, just do this." They really want to go to college. In college too. Like
for real.
Check August from the graduates that we had at the high school. Like last month, look at August. It's like 50% are gonna be in college. Big schools too, like all over the country.
Might not finish.
Yeah, it might not finish, but they gonna start.
Well, they going.
Yeah, they gonna start.
Just start.
You said a good foundation.
You put that on the resume, you good.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's good.
But like y'all did good, man. The crowd out here, the people out here is amazing. The people out here is amazing. But I love it, man. I feel you. I don't want to be nowhere else.
Hey, I'm happy to hear somebody talk about my hometown like that.
I love Winsboro.
That's good,
Even the ones I don't like.
Yeah.
I love you too. The ones that's built like iPhone 4s. The ones that
iPhone 4s, huh?
Yeah, the ones that, you know what I'm saying?
iPhone 4.
Got long backs. Ones that built like crab cakes. All y'all. I respect all y'all, man.
Everybody, huh?
I love you, man. Now, it's another city close around here full of incest and homosexuality. I already deal with it, you know. Shout out. I know it's Pride Month. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, be who you is. You know, there's another city out here that's... It's wild out here.
It's some wildness, ain't it?
It's wild around here.
Yeah.
Not in Franklin Parish, but the other parishes, Richmond, they wild.
I don't say too many names.
They wild.
We get it. You know,
they wild.
Yeah. I got
they butt nasty.
I get it.
They butt nasty.
I've been shocked a couple times.
Hey, bro.
Up in North Louisiana.
That's why I don't understand sometimes. You know, it's going to be Father's Day. So I want to put this out here.
Hey, do you?
But you know, it's a lot of weirdness. It'd be a lot of weirdness. I'm going to say this, and this for all the fathers out there, the real man. I feel like to be a father, you have to, not a daddy, not a sperm donor, to be a father, you have to be a real man. That's the foundation of being a father, right? And it might just be me. You can tell me I'm wrong. I feel like what's being exalted nowadays is like BS. Like I feel like being a real man is not championed no more. You know what I'm saying? People don't care for a real man. What people care and what they exalt is young boy type stuff. Like a guy that's 40 running around trying to be a player, or a guy that's 30 never had a real job in his life, always sold dope. You know what I'm saying? Not judging nobody.
Yeah, I got you.
Staying with it, grandma, staying with it. Like, bro, like you come on about it now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't judging nobody. I got people that in my family that went down that path. But guess what? They had something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't in their name, they were buying houses, they were buying cars. Stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta have initiative when you're doing stuff like that to come out of your situation.
Definitely.
Like, so I just it might be me, but I feel like the world is exalting being toxic instead of being emotionally healthy. I feel like the world is exalting being somebody that tear down instead of a person that build up. I think it's just like turned on its axis. And I feel like a place that is fertile, that got great people in it, like Winsboro, can be the start, be the igniter of turning it back on the right axis, right? Like I feel like we can be the start of true change, and if we really just start championing things like family again. Like don't nobody like family like that no more. I had a person tell me, "Oh, I don't like family. I rather like a woman." She was like, "Oh, I don't want to be locked down with no man because I want to do what I want to do." I was like, "Was this guy good to you?" "Yeah, he paid all my bills. The sex was great, blah, blah, blah." But it was just like he wanted too much out of me. Like what he wanted? Well, he wanted me to be there with my kids all the time. He wanted us to be together all the time. Yeah, you need to stay far away from any man.
Yeah.
That's a man. Right. Obviously, you want a high school relationship.
Oh, the stuff you was talking about.
The foundation of a man is somebody that builds and somebody that problem solves. A man is going to want a woman. A woman, the foundation of a woman is influence, right? A woman going to influence you either way, either end of the spectrum. She going to influence you to either be on a negative path or be on a positive path. But she got to influence you. So think about if you're a man that's built to build and to problem solve, what if you link up with a woman that's influencing you to tear down? She gonna make you question who you is. She gonna make you know what I'm saying, come out of your character.
Most definitely.
Right? Which, you know, they out here, bro. And they like leeches.
Oh yeah. And they get you because
big booty leeches.
There you go.
Ooh.
Took it out of my mouth.
Big lip, fine, JT, Young Miami looking leeches. All that fineness. And you ain't got nothing in the inside.
Nothing at all. It's hard to look past that fineness though, you're a man.
Boy, listen.
Especially at night.
Weak.
Yeah, very weak.
Flesh is weak. You see Dr. Umar be trying to talk all his black power stuff, then somebody walk through in the video. Ooh, girl, you fine chocolate curve stuff. Look, brothers and sisters, you gotta be like, nah, you. But that's my boy though.
Yeah, I ain't even see that. I want to see.
That's my boy.
I I ain't even seen that one. I watched Dr. Umar.
Dr. Umar stopped talking quick.
Yeah.
And you'll find cute.
It's natural, ain't it?
That's my boy though. He a flash. I love Dr. Umar, man.
I got you. I feel like I agree with most of what you said, man. Actually, like all of it, man. We gotta the image of a man is not what it used to be.
No, heck no.
It's not, man. You know.
The image of a man is created. How can I say? The image of a man is made out to be a joke now. Like, look how people talk about Russell Wilson.
Exactly.
Like, look how people talk. Like, people just been dogging Michael B. Jordan for get his heart broke.
Exactly.
For the last. Now this is somebody that the women championed for a while. Like, oh, he's so fine, this and the third, and now they like, yeah, haha.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
She ain't want to get married. You should have knew that.
You can't win with certain people.
You know what I'm saying? So look what's being championed. But you know they expect me to look at Future like he wrong, or look at Nick Cannon like they wrong. Exactly. I feel like we need to be championing them. Like, what they doing wrong besides helping the black female community out?
Hey, for real, especially they paying their child support.
You feel me? They putting a baby in them and take care of them for the rest of their life.
Who else is gonna do that?
Nick Cannon had Selma in 1 year. Yeah, he's spending Mariah money. Yeah, I don't Mariah taking.
Yeah, he on something.
She bringing this to the lawyer. Like, look, this man here.
Yeah, like he a problem.
I'm taking care of all this children. Every time she sing, what's that Christmas song?
The Christmas song, yeah. Every year, you see she performing every year, huh?
Boys,
hey, she might
all the checks go to him.
Hey, she might have started doing Christmas song in August this year.
I'm telling you,
because Nick got it. Like
Nick pushing him out, ain't he?
Yeah, he pushing him out quick.
I respect Nick, man.
Yeah, he what they say he's supposed to do in the Bible? What was it say? Multiply seeds. There you go. Yeah. Multiply. He doing it for it. He getting it out of there.
He been very fruitful.
He listened to that part of the Bible.
Whatever fruit got a lot of abundance. Grapes. He a grape. He being very fruitful.
Yeah, he a grape.
He throwing out seedless grapes.
Yeah. Oh, yes, indeed.
No, seeds for his grapes. All got seeds in it.
Exactly. That boy gonna have about 80 grandkids by the time.
I'm gonna hate to see him when all these kids in 12th grade.
I just want to see the picture. Then I had them pictures with the one man and all the kids. Like,
he definitely running up with the dude who got 30.
Man, that boy, he on it, you know.
But I'm gonna tell you something though. So, speaking of Father's Day, I really feel like our perspective needs to change on being a father. Like, I feel like everything I got, which I'm not like a rich man or nothing like that. I feel like everything I got, and the reason I'm so taken care of financially, spiritually, and even physically, is because the way I look at fatherhood. Like, I look at fatherhood as a privilege. Like, God called himself a father. Like, God, if you look up the word God, it means Abba, which translates to the word father, source, right? So I feel like that's a privilege for man that he bestowed on man that we can be called father. So every day I wake up and go to work and look at me going to work as a privilege, because I'm going to be able to buy my son a PS5 when he wants it. I'm be able to make my son happy on his birthday, even if it's just going to McDonald's when I get off work. I'm going to be financially stable enough to take care of him and to meet his needs and his desires. And I feel like because I look at fatherhood as such a privilege, whatever you believe in, God, universe, whatever, I feel like it's always go cater to my perspective on it. So that's going to be the umbrella that shields me and my son. So I'm always going to be taken care of, because I look at my fatherhood as a privilege. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I feel Future ain't never gonna be broke. Like, Nick Cannon ain't never gonna be broke. Because if you putting all these seeds in the world and you have the right mental perspective on these children and on being a father, I feel like everything, I teach this to my class, my students. Like, bro, just change your perspective on fatherhood. Look at it as a privilege. Look at it as, when I'm at work, I love my job. I feel like it's my passion, my purpose. But I'd rather be with my son. You know what I'm saying? I'm longing and yearning to be with my son. And I feel like God bless me. Like, I feel like my pockets, even if I'm in a place, I would never call myself broke, even if I'm in a place where I'm in between finances right now. Like, something always pop up. Like a seed that I sowed 3 years ago will pop up. Oh yeah, we're going to give you just $1,000. We're going to give, hey, you know what I'm saying? Give it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like because my perspective, because I ain't had no father for a long time. So I got 14. My mom got married. That's my dad. I ain't got no step or nothing. That's my father. But the way he parented me was like, it was a privilege to him. You know what I'm saying? I was a horrible. What? I'm horrible. Hiding guns, snorting. Wilding. I was wilding from a young age. You know what I'm saying? Being born while I was born in it. So it was like he looked at being a father as a privilege, and I feel like our whole family benefited off of his perspective as a man. Because as a man, you walk around with the power to change atmospheres everywhere you go.